Did you know that a lack of sleep can disrupt the balance of bacteria in your gut, which could lead to inflammation and a weakened immune system? Today, we're going to look at the top 5 microbiome wreckers right after this. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Live Well with Coach P. And yes, I'm Coach P, and today we're looking at the top 5 microbiome wreckers that are harming the bacteria within your gut. Because in my previous video, guys, I talked about the top 5 gut healthy foods, but today we're looking at things that can actually harm your gut. Now, within your gut, as I would have mentioned in my previous video, you do have a microbiome. This is basically a home for your good and bad bacteria. Now, there are a lot more good guys than there are bad guys. However, if you do kill off all the good guys, guess what? You're gonna have an army in there that's not for your good. It's not a line of defense, but it's there to harm you. So I want to bring to your attention today, guys, these 5 areas that you do need to look out for so that you can make sure that you have a balanced gut. All right. So number 1, we have antibiotics. Now, antibiotics are life-saving. I'm not going to sit here and pretend you don't need antibiotics, because if you have a bad infection that can only be treated with antibiotics, that's fine. Now, the con side, or the bad side of antibiotics, is that it kills everything. Hence the word anti, which is against, or anti if you want to call it that, means against, and then bio means life. So guess what? The antibiotics is not going to go in there and be like, let's see, good guys, check. No, we're going to kill the bad guys only. No, it goes in and wipes out everything. And that's why I would encourage persons, especially if you've been on antibiotics for like a week, if so much, to definitely reseed your gut with probiotics, because guess what? Everybody has been cleaned out, and now there's nobody there. And guess what? If there's no good guys there, the bad guys are going to come in and take over, and you're going to feel even worse because there's no good guys there. So definitely, guys, make sure you're reseeding after your antibiotics. Number 2, we have stress. Now, guys, as you know, there's good stress and there's bad stress. Now, what I'm referring to is the bad stress. You in chronic stress stage. You wake up stressed, you go sleep stressed. The next day, you live and breathe stress. No. Stop that. Pull away. And that's why I wanted you guys to understand that this channel is holistic health and wellness. It's not just what you're eating, but what's eating you. So it could be something mentally, it could be something spiritually. Stress could be work, could be a relationship, could be a business deal, could be anything that literally captivates you so much that you can't function. Don't do that to yourself. Don't live in that state. Number 3, lack of sleep. So again, if you're under chronic stress, you may not be sleeping as you should. And we know the body regenerates, the body detoxifies, the body heals itself during sleep. There's a reason why God created sleep. Not just for the sake of just sleep. There's a reason behind it. And it's there to heal, to cleanse, to detox. So make sure, guys, you're getting in your adequate hours of sleep. All right? Number 4, we have a poor diet. So remember, I would have mentioned earlier, last week I talked about the foods that you should be eating for good gut health. Now, a poor diet does impact your microbiome because the good guys aren't being fed what they should be fed. So you're not eating your greens, you're not eating your veggies, you know, a whole host of meat. Your body works off of what you put in. So if you put in junk, guess what? You can be junk. And more importantly, it affects your microbiome. So the good guys aren't going to be fed. You're feeding all the bad guys who love all the excess sugar, all the excess fat, all the excess oil. Your poor liver is like, what are they doing to me over here? So be sure, guys, that you're getting in your greens, getting in the colors of the rainbow. I like to say eat the rainbow. So make sure, guys, that you definitely do that. And then number 5, which ties back into poor diet, processed junk food. You know, we all love snacks, we all love our sugars, our cakes, our ice cream, we all love that stuff, guys. But what I found a lot more, guys, is that we have a whole bunch of plant-based versions or vegan versions of some of our favorite foods, whether it's cake, donut, ice cream. But then when you read the ingredients on some of these stuff, guys, it's like, well, this is just as bad as the meat option, so why am I gonna eat this? So, guys, definitely read your labels, okay? I know it's tedious, but it's your health. You only get one shot in this life. You ain't coming back as Nicole, you ain't coming back as the sheep. You get one shot by God. So take care of the temple He's loaned to you. So read your labels, alright, guys? So if you're interested, guys, in learning more about the microbiome gut wreckers, this is actually a snippet from my book I would have shared, Transitioning Vegan, A Roadmap to a Healthier Lifestyle. I'm going to leave the link below so you guys can get a copy from Amazon. But guys, as you can see, a good microbiome is not just impacted by what you eat. It's the antibiotics that you may be consuming because of an infection. It could be a lack of sleep. It could be chronic stress you're dealing with. Or it just could be eating terribly. But it's not just based off of food, because health is holistic. You know, health is just not what you're eating, but what's eating you. So thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you can be notified when I release a new video. If you have any comments or queries, leave them in the section below and I can take a look at it. Until next week, guys. Bye-bye.